This broadcast is for March 25, 2026, Japan time. Welcome to Samurai MLB Talk. Thank you very much for watching. This channel is a place where we explore the essence of humanity through the lens of baseball, through the way we watch the game, the spirit behind it, and the philosophy it reflects from a uniquely Japanese perspective. To our viewers in the English-speaking world, I truly hope you'll enjoy this dialogue about human nature as seen through the game of baseball. Your support means more than I can say. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Part 1, Masataka Yoshida and Tomoyuki Sugano's MLB impact. An article from Sports Hockey reports. Red Sox Masataka Yoshida ends spring training with multi-hit games in 2 consecutive contests. Boston Red Sox outfielder Masataka Yoshida started as the number 3 DH in an exhibition game against the Twins. He concluded his spring training performance going 2-for-3 with 1 RBI. Masataka Yoshida is a master of hitting that Japan is truly proud of. Many fans must have wondered why he hadn't fully unleashed his true potential in MLB until now. In an interview in Japan, he mentioned that toward the end of last season, he became highly conscious of the entry angle of the bat when swinging. I believe this was the catalyst for him to finally showcase the hitting style he perfected during his days with the Oryx Buffaloes in the MLB. This season, the Red Sox must revise how they utilize Masataka Yoshida. He is not a player who should only appear occasionally. The coaching staff must understand that he is a player who belongs in the starting lineup every single day. I have high expectations for Masataka Yoshida this year. Meanwhile, Nikkei Sports reports. Tomoyuki Sugano gives up 2 runs in final spring training start, exiting in the 5th. Rockies pitcher Tomoyuki Sugano concluded his final spring training appearance, pitching 4 1/3 innings, allowing 6 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, and recording 4 strikeouts. Tomoyuki Sugano will be playing for the Rockies this season. There is no need for concern, as he is a pitcher capable of delivering his signature performance regardless of which team he belongs to. Adding a veteran player like him to a team full of young talent is essential for the team's growth. For Tomoyuki Sugano, aiming for victory alongside young players will be highly stimulating for his baseball life, and may lead to new discoveries about himself. I am keeping a close eye on Tomoyuki Sugano's performance on the mound. Part 2, The Truth About Roki Sasaki and Shohei Ohtani's Legacy. An article from Tokyo Sports Web reports. On the 25th, Japan time, Zach Neto of the Angels sent words of encouragement to Dodgers pitcher Roki Sasaki. Despite being hit by pitches in 2 consecutive at-bats the previous night, Neto emphasized his well-being regarding Roki Sasaki, saying, "The hit by pitch is no big deal. It's still spring training." However, he reflected that he could sense Sasaki's anxiety from his body language while in the batter's box. "He really has great stuff. If everything clicks, I think he'll be a very dangerous pitcher. If he can regain his confidence by the start of the season and show his true power, he'll be fine. He's a good pitcher." It is heartening to hear Zach Neto, who was hit twice, express such expectations for Roki Sasaki. Regarding Roki Sasaki, the American media is saying whatever they please. I get the impression that many media outlets and reporters are unsuited for long-term investments. There are media members who are outraged by the decision not to send Roki Sasaki down to the minors. Reporters are offering opinions as if they can read his entire baseball career based solely on his current form. There are various viewpoints, but I disagree. The Dodgers front office and coaching staff are utilizing Roki Sasaki as a long-term investment. They have judged that Roki Sasaki is a player who will grow into someone of immense value over the long term. The media can only perceive and think about things happening right in front of their eyes. That unicorn, Shohei Ohtani, was no exception. From 2018 to 2020, his success as a two-way player was not as prominent. The two-way role is a waste of time. there were media outlets that denied the very two-way identity that is Shohei Ohtani's lifeline. I remember those media outlets. I will never forget them. At the time, I remember being shocked by how shallow their remarks were. Since 2021, Shohei Ohtani has emerged as a premier two-way player, surpassing the two-way Babe Ruth, and going beyond a mere baseball player to become a unicorn. How is it now? The same media that once denied Shohei Ohtani now point their microphones and recorders at him with a straight face. It's laughable. Looking at that series of events, I understand that the current bashing of Roki Sasaki is exactly the same as it was during Shohei Ohtani's early days. It cannot be helped that there are organizations and individuals who do not grow or learn. You cannot tell someone who lacks the ability to suddenly become capable. They simply can't do it. Roki Sasaki is a subject for long-term investment, and we must proceed with a long-term vision and plan. To those who dismiss the current Roki Sasaki, they appear to be incompetent traders who lack a strategic plan, react emotionally to every single price movement, and rush to sell the moment things don't go their way. The way to silence the bashing of Roki Sasaki is up to you, Roki. He understands what he needs to do. I'm sure the noise from the surroundings is a concern. However, there is no need to worry about such things. Roki Sasaki will become the best pitcher in the world regardless. No matter if he stumbles now, he is a pitcher who will ultimately become number one in the world. The velocity is there. The issue is control. By bulking up his body, he may have lost sight of his proper release point. Also, in his rush to throw strikes, his weight transfer from his pivot foot, the right leg, to his left leg is not accurate. Because the timing is too fast and his right arm cannot keep up. It leads to him hitting right-handed batters. Another possibility is that his body is opening up too early. For a right-handed pitcher, if the body opens too soon, the release point is not in front of the body, but near the side, which I feel results in the ball heading toward the right-handed batter's body. Other causes, such as mental influences, can be considered. But I have never seen Roki Sasaki lose his command to that extent in the past. That leads me to feel that the problem is not that deep. Some very slight misalignment, is stripping him of his control. If he finds what that is by his first start after the season opens, Roki Sasaki will undoubtedly showcase the pitching of a monster. Don't worry about the criticism from the media, reporters, or some fans. Focus on polishing your own pitching. Go for it, Roki. Part 3, the Dodgers Samurai Trio and Shohei Ohtani's dominance. Sports Hockey reports. Yoshinobu Yamamoto throws 42 pitches in bullpen ahead of opening day. On the 25th, Japan time, before the exhibition game against the Angels, pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who will serve as the opening day starter against the Diamondbacks, entered the bullpen and threw 42 pitches, slightly more than usual. Finally, the 2026 season opens in 2 days. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who has been entrusted with the opening day start, is expected to show the same unparalleled dominance this season as he did last year. It goes without saying that Yamamoto will deliver a superb performance with his genius-level pitching skills. Additionally, Nikkei Sports reports Shohei Ohtani heading into opener in perfect condition as a two-way star. On the 25th, Japan time, the Dodgers played an exhibition game against the Angels. Dodgers starter Shohei Ohtani is fully prepared for opening day as a two-way player after his move to the Dodgers. In the exhibition game against the Angels, he pitched 4 innings, using 86 pitches. He allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, and recorded 11 strikeouts with 3 runs. His maximum velocity was 98.5 miles per hour. At times, when Shohei Ohtani threw, the ball would get caught and drift significantly to the left, or a breaking ball would hang and go near the face of a right-handed batter. Even so, his pitching was nothing short of breathtaking. In other words, his performance can be seen as sufficient even while he still has plenty of room for improvement. If he were to pitch perfectly, the opposing lineup would likely just stand in the batter's box and wait for 3 strikes. He truly is a unicorn. Even at the plate, he hit a sharp single to right field, fully fulfilling his role as a two-way player. For both Yamamoto and Shohei Ohtani, the defeat in the WBC has become a driving force. And their performances during spring training were remarkable. The 2026 season will be one filled with surging fighting spirit for them. While the Dodgers are strong every year, the team will show even greater strength than usual this season through their contributions. I believe the success of Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Shohei Ohtani will also stimulate Roki Sasaki. And the Samurai Trio rotation will lead the Dodgers this season. There are things in baseball that cannot be told by data alone. Furthermore, the results of spring training do not necessarily dictate the success of the upcoming season. There are parts of how Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Roki Sasaki, the Samurai Trio, will perform that cannot be seen until the season actually begins. However, the Dodgers have judged from a long-term perspective that the Samurai Trio is necessary for their victory. And that is why they are here. Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Roki Sasaki. The Dodgers are a team that has won consecutive World Series. That team has acquired many players and achieved victory through the long-term plans and perspectives they have established. Can anyone deny the initiative to acquire Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Roki Sasaki to form the Samurai Trio and aim for Dodgers victories? Currently, there are media and reporters who desperately want to demote Roki Sasaki to the minors. But they have no authority or decision-making power over the Dodgers. It is nothing more than a distant howl, in other words, just noise. Based on the Dodgers' policy, Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Roki Sasaki are on the roster. They will start the battle from opening day with the Samurai Trio rotation. If you are a media outlet that specializes in the Dodgers, why not trust their policy? Spring training is just spring training. Are you satisfied with only the results of spring training? Certainly not. Even if spring training results are good, if a player fails to perform once the season starts, you will criticize that player. No one thinks, let's overlook the season's results because the spring training results were good. The season is about to begin. For Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Roki Sasaki, the real stage starts now. Before you know it, the Samurai Trio will become the core of the season's Dodgers, leading them to victory time and again, so just stay quiet and watch. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will perform as well as, or even better than, last year. Shohei Ohtani will continue to aim for his own unique summit as a unicorn, delivering incredible plays. And Roki Sasaki, we will come to know exactly why he is called a monster. To the media, reporters, and some fans who are currently bullying Roki Sasaki, you had better prepare your handkerchiefs. When you realize that the person you are denying right now is the one who will carry the next era of MLB on his shoulders, you will become so ashamed of your current actions that your faces will turn bright red. At that moment, you will need those handkerchiefs. That is all for today. Thank you very much.